Today we are going to take a look at another real story with you. Love is an emotion where a person becomes so deeply attracted to someone else that they begin to love them more than themselves. However, nowadays, romantic relationships lasting only 2 or 3 months are often formed just to satisfy physical desires. It is because of this lust that we are discussing a particular case today, which, by the time it concludes, will teach us all a lot. A boy named Gaurav Hada lived in a locality called Bhagarathpura in Indore, a city located in central India. Gaurav was just 19 years old and pursuing a bachelor's degree in pharmacy. His college, Sri Aurobindo Institute of Pharmacy, wasn't far from his home. Gaurav also loved participating in extracurricular activities, but he struggled with socializing with people, which was why he had very few friends. He often blamed himself for this. Because he couldn't speak English fluently, he struggled to communicate effectively with his college teachers and classmates. This also made him nervous about performing on stage at any event. Therefore, he decided to take coaching from a good teacher to learn how to speak English fluently. Gaurav was a simple, studious boy, and since his college was close to his home, he lived with his family. Naturally, he discussed his decision with his parents, who had no objections to it. After searching for a few days, Gaurav found an English tutor near his house. After discussing all the necessary details with the tutor, Gaurav began attending her classes regularly from the very next day. Surprisingly, his tutor, Akansha, was only 16 years old. Despite her young age, she was so skilled at speaking and teaching English that she even tutored people older than her. However, the relationship between Gaurav and Akansha wasn't typical of a student and teacher, partly because of their small age gap. They behaved very casually and friendly with each other during the classes. As a result, within a few days, Akansha became one of Gaurav's close friends. In the beginning, their conversations were limited to the classroom, but over time they started talking through social media as well. Gradually, the attraction between the two grew significantly, which was quite unusual because Akansha was still a minor, while Gaurav was an adult. At this point, the two had entered into a relationship, and for Gaurav, attending tuition classes had become like a beautiful dream. In reality, it gave him an opportunity to meet his girlfriend, who also happened to be his tuition teacher. Naturally, Gaurav's parents had no idea about any of this at the time. They believed their son was going to tuition to learn English, to the extent that Gaurav started coming home